What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today I want to be doing kind of a global and a JP update. More the JP stuff is kind of speculation. I'll get into that in just a second. I'm not confirming anything. I'm just going based off of what I clearly see on the screen in front of you. So we'll take a look at that in just a second. By the way, I guess I do know this is the English Dokkan official webpage. We're going to go over to the Japanese one here in a second. We're going to take a look at a small little clip. It's like 15 seconds of that. And we're going to see exactly what it means. And then also on global, because I'm getting a lot of questions from global players about, you know, should I be submitting on this banner? Because you actually guys are getting a pretty big update that we literally just got on JP. And it's great that you guys are now. But it does make you consider, like, oh, should I be going for this banner? Should I be going for this? I mean, just like kind of any banner. In the end, it's up to you. But let's get into all the juicy stuff real quick. So first off, this is just simply the Dokkan website. You guys have probably seen it already. Global, I think you need to update yours a little bit. But, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, if you go over to the JP side of things, if we go to this little movie, we're going to watch this for a second, okay? And at first glance, it's not going to look like much. Pay attention to the last, like, second of the video, okay? So let's go and take a look real quick.
あれ、お前髪型変えたん？
誰がスーパーサイヤ人やねん。
いや、言うてへんし。
やってみ。
できるか。
進化が全然止まらない。ドラゴンボール Z ドッカンバトル。バンダイナムコ。
Okay, so first off, I love the fact that he's just like dick and he just transforms into Super Saiyan 3. But the second part was that very end shot here where you see the countdown right here. And now originally you could just simply look at this as, you know, because this is saying across the world they have 500 million. Is it 500 that they hit? 3. Okay, we saw 3 right there. Okay, so we'll rewind it just a little bit real quick. Of course, now my internet's gonna be doing this. My internet's been really wonky this afternoon, so maybe we won't. Okay, we'll leave it right there, basically. Okay, so anyway, but the way we are all gonna look at this right now, or at least the way I'm gonna look at this, is the fact that, if you guys remember back in, what was it, July of last year? It's almost July now. We hit that 200 million download, and we had the big celebration between both JP and Global. That was the Tech Bulma, the SSJ4 Gogeta, the Omega Shenron, everything was going on in there, right? There's tons of prizes. I believe like you could even farm like 20 stones a day, if I remember correctly, so it was, you know, a lot of cool stuff. But we haven't seen a big, you know, download celebration in a while, right? Now, I do know that Dokkan obviously has lost a lot of players. A lot of people left after that initial celebration, or even year 3 definitely pissed a lot of people off. But, you know, a lot of us are speculating that in potentially this July, we could potentially be seeing something about a 250 million down, or 2.5 million download special, or even a 3 million download. I'm gonna guess 2.5. I'm not really sure, because based off of this counting right here, you get 2.1, 2, 3, and then it goes away for the total amount of downloads. By the way, this kanji right here is, of course, for worldwide. It's not just JP. It is both global and JP combined. So, but my original thoughts are like, okay, I originally thought that maybe this Golden Week was supposed to be the big download, you know, the big 2.5 million celebration. Why not? You got Golden Week in here, throwing a double rate, you know, double banner kind of thing, double, you know, the usual 3 multis get 1 free and everything like that. But that wasn't the case. We got just a simple Vegeta Jiren banner, which was a great banner. It actually was pretty good. And it introduced that guaranteed SSR at the end. I saw a lot of people getting some really good pulls. I was able to pull Vegeta a couple times, although I got kind of shafted on my later pulls, but I just was like, all right, you know what? I'm done. I gotta save my stones right now, because now we have to be wondering what is coming next. And I'm gonna say this right now. I have absolutely no information. I have absolutely no idea what exactly is coming, but based on, again, what we know about Dokkan, I'm going to quickly just go through what I think we could go into. And then global, I want to get into some of the details you guys just got dropped, because you got a big update that I personally wish we had a long time ago. Like, not just JP, just everybody in general. But as you guys know, the Vegeta stuff goes away next week, okay? It goes away on the 22nd. So it's actually Saturday. By the time most of you are watching this, it's actually Saturday, Japan time. So, I'm simply saying next week, but it's actually more like, you know, about 10 days or so from now. The Vegeta banner will go away. I think the EZA Goku, Family Kamehameha Goku banner, that goes away a few days afterwards or something like that. But nonetheless, the Vegeta Blue and the Jiren banner will go away, and we're going to be left with the EZA banner. And then we're probably going to get some kind of double rates banner, maybe a type banner or so. Kind of hope we do. I'd like to get a support, you know, depending on who they bring and everything. But they've been really reluctant to bring out those type banners ever since, well, basically the 200 million download celebrations. So Kind of sucks that they're not doing that, but that's just, I guess, the way they're deciding to do things. But the big question then is like, okay, well, what's going on now? Because that's going to be the end of May, right? You know, they're probably going to go until maybe Thursday or Tuesday of the week after to then bring out some new banner. Now, it could be another Dokkan Fest banner, or it could just be another like double rates banner, or it could be an LR banner. We haven't had one of those in a while. I mean, if you guess if you count the year 3 celebration where we had all those LR banners, but when we had one where it was just that, like the LR Bojack and all that, you know, good stuff right there, then you can kind of see that, okay, we're probably going to get a banner like that, maybe potentially, or again, like I said, a double rates banner. We could see that happening. And then we have to get something big, right? So by the time that's rolling around, it's probably going to be around mid to late June. I would take a wild guess right there. And it's just simply going to be the fact that, oh, okay, well, it's either going to get another Dokkan Fest, maybe something like a Turles, where it's kind of like a throwaway, even though Turles is actually not really a throwaway guy, but as you can see, the only reason we're all seeing him pop up on our friends list right now is because of EZA. If it wasn't for that EZA, you do not find any Turles friends, except for maybe one, or you ask your friend to do it. But yeah, that's just the way it is. So we'll have to see if that means that we're going to get another Dokkan Fest, or if that is potentially knocking on the door of the 2.5 million downloads. And the reason I say that is because, as you guys know, during July, at least on JP, that is usually where we get some kind of like 2.5 anniversary or a 3.5 anniversary. It's not officially called that, but every July or so, or late July, we do get that. And so the end of June is kind of the beginning of that. Like, it marks that. Last year when we got the 200 million downloads banner and all that fun stuff going on, we started seeing news of that around June. And I would not be surprised if in this week's V-Jump, this upcoming V-Jump that's supposed to be coming out this week, give or take, we see something. If we see something for Dokkan, at least, we're going to see something about that probably. It could potentially just be the next Dokkan Fest to hold us over into August, or not into August, into June. But then probably when June's comes around, which is technically April's V-Jump or something, I don't remember. Their whole system here, their magazines, is a little weird to me, honestly. But the moment, you know, once we see that, I can easily see June's being like, hey guys, by the way, big celebration coming. So I don't know exactly what we're going to be seeing, but I'd bet a little bit of money to say that, hey, either June, like mid-June or so, or late June at the latest, we're going to start seeing information about 2.5 million downloads. And I know a lot of you might be looking at this, man, going, man, Talent, come on, this is like a month out of here. We don't want to do that. Well, the reason I am bringing this up is because a lot of people are always asking, should I be saving for certain banners? Should I be spending my stones right now? Should I not be spending my stones? And as you guys know, after the Jiren and Goku banner originally left, at least for me, on JP, I saved my stones. I did not buy any until this Vegeta came out, and then I used the sale stones that they gave us. And I'm not gonna lie, I know people obviously say for a lot longer times, but you know, it takes a while to save up stones, especially when you only get one a day. Right now we are getting 2 a day, but that only goes for about another 10, 12 days or so. So what I'm saying now is you might actually want to start saving your stones right now, at least over on JP. Potentially, you know, because I don't even know if this 2.5 million downloads, if it is going to be both a global and a JP thing. I would guess it is, but the reason I'm saying that I'm guessing it can be, but it might not, is because global, your year 3 celebration is coming up. And I don't know if JP, or if they're going to do that. If they're going to be like, okay, Global, you get your year 3 celebration. We'll throw in a few of the little special story events, or, you know, maybe the next Tech Bulma, STR, Gohan, or something like that will be for Global. And JP, we're going to do this, you know, around the July time. Because again, it's that 2.5 year celebration, or 3.5 year celebration, or whatever you want to call it, essentially. So I don't know if that's going to be the case, but I would bet a few dollars that probably something's going to happen around that time. So I would just say simply right now, keep your eyes peeled, and I think we're going to see something around that lines, especially for V-Jump next week. The moment that stuff is released, I will translate it instantly as fast as I can, unless it comes out like 2 a.m., then I can't, but you guys get the idea, and then I will upload it and everything. So anyway, but this does lead over into Global, though, right away, doing with the whole saving for banners and everything, because a lot of people are always asking me still, should we be saving? Because you guys right now are supposed to be getting, in fact, actually, I think right now you have a physical banner out right now, which already has the guaranteed SSR. You guys have that guaranteed SSR that JP just got. If you guys don't know what it is, essentially the way it works is that every time you do a multi-summon, you are guaranteed an SSR as the last slot. Any SSRs beforehand works like normal and everything. And then for that guaranteed SSR at the end, it is essentially it's like a 95% chance as an unfeatured card and a 5% chance as the featured card. At least that's the way it works right now in JP for all banners that are currently out. But the way this one, I believe it was reading when it comes to this physical banner, is that it's 1 SSR guaranteed per multi-summon. But then I saw somewhere that it potentially might be like featured for all, or it's a featured SSR that you're going to get. So if I go over here to global real quick, I'm just going to open that up. I'm going to get back to this Jiren and Goku banner here in a second because global, oh, well, apparently global just doesn't want to show up for me. Well, let's go to news then. I don't know, maybe that's the thing. So let's see right here. We got a summon Dokkan Fest banner is on right now. All the Dokkan Fest festival featured cards are on the physical banner. 3 physical units featured characters. 1 featured character is guaranteed for the first multi-summon. Okay, so that's only for the first multi. Okay, so I want to get that clear. I hadn't checked it out fully, so I just wanted to make that clear. So if you guys go and do that, I guess that's cool and all, but I have a feeling a lot of people are probably going to skip that kind of banner, but it's hard to say. But apparently, global, you're getting all of the UI Goku transformations, the Jiren's coming and everything. You're getting like the Tournament of Power, at least a second Tournament of Power story mode, which is, you know, obviously some free stones in there and everything. But apparently what you guys are getting, and unfortunately I couldn't find the picture on the Facebook because that's where I originally thought I saw it, but apparently you guys with your Jiren and Goku banner is going to be a guaranteed SSR for every multi, and then it's also going to be every 3 multis you get a free one. Doesn't seem to be tickets this time for you guys, because I know Global likes to do a ticket thing, but it looks like you guys are also going to be getting just simply 3 multis and 1 free multi, and it's only 1 banner, which is really nice. So the next question is like, okay, well, do I spend my stones here or do I do it for year 3? Because year 3 is coming up, you guys, for global, and it's just kind of like, oh man, you have to admit that this banner isn't that bad actually. If you look down on what the featured cards were, you had Jiren as the featured one, the UI Goku, the Kefla, and then you had Angel Golden Frieza. Those guys were amazing Dokkan units right there. I don't know why they're saying 18 and Kale and Caulifla are Dokkan. I mean, yes, they do Dokkan Awaken, but they're not Dokkan Fest exclusives, unless it's simply, that's just what it means here on DBZ Space. I don't remember. But anyway, the bottom line is this wasn't a bad banner. I do know some people had some bad pulls and everything like that, but the fact that it's now guaranteed SSR, it's 3 multis and a free one, you can't deny it's not a bad banner. So I would personally say if you're someone who has to save your stones no matter what, not even sale stones that you can buy, I would actually maybe throw a few stones at it. If you have like maybe 150 stones, get 3 multis, get a free one, see what you get. If you don't, then stop. I would honestly say kind of go for it. It's not a bad banner. It really isn't. Again, it all depends what you have. If you have UI Goku Rainbow already, or you even have them just 1 copy, then I would say, nah, you probably don't need him. Jiren will return pretty soon after that because he comes back with the Vegeta Blue, as you guys saw with the JP version of the game. Then I would say for year 3. But of course, that is also debating the fact of, well, will year 3 be the same that JP got, or is it going to be this kind of combination of this 2.5 million downloads where JP gets something and Global, we're starting to mix stuff together, but Global, you're still going to get this, and then JP is going to get whatever banner they decide to throw in it. It's hard to say. I really don't know because we never expected SSG4, Gogeta, and Omega to go to Global at the same time, although you guys got that whole to be announced or to be released leader skill, which pissed a lot of people off. So I don't know if they're going to do that again. They probably don't want that backlash, but of course then you might get some backlash that's saying, hey, why aren't LR Gogeta and LR Vegeta here? We're not really sure. So I don't really, in the end, I'm going to say if this Jiren and Goku banner is the way that it's supposed to be, I would say do 3 multis and get a free one. If this, of course, is someone who has maybe been saving up stones for a long, long time, then I would say do that, and then if you don't get anything, just leave it and keep saving. If you're someone who maybe only has about 10 stones right now, honestly, don't do singles. I know some people get awesome luck with singles, and I'm not denying that, but with these things now guaranteeing an SSR after every multi, it's kind of nice to have. Now, one thing I do want to clarify, global players, for this stuff is that this does not mean that you're guaranteed an SSR if you do 10 singles, where you go single, 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 and then on your 10th one you get a guaranteed SSR. It's only for the multis. It's only for the multis, not for the singles. If you do 10 singles, guess what? You have a chance of not getting any SSRs. You could get some SSRs and get really lucky, or you're just going to get all rares and SRs, and that's basically it. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at this kind of stuff. So overall, though, lots of cool stuff coming for both Global. JP, again, we're going to be starting to go down into that kind of downtime, so now's the time to save your stones, or maybe pull for Vegeta one more time if you need them, or Jiren, and then after that, I'm just going to say save. Any double race banner that comes out, skip it. LR banners, probably skip it. I'm not going to lie, just don't do it, especially if you are someone who has to save your stones and not use any money at all. Definitely save your stones. The LR banners, they come back all the time. The double rates banner, yeah, the more LRs that are added to it, it's great chances. But the one thing that I am worried about is even though they have the guaranteed SSR for all future banners now. I'm wondering, I have no confirmation of this, but I am wondering that if they are going to then change it with double rate spanners. Because as you know, if the double rate spanner have the guaranteed SSR, then that means, okay, well then it's a 95% chance it's an unfeatured card at the end of that multi, which means, oh, a great chance to get an LR. But what happens if they flip that? It is Bandai, it is Akatsuki. They could potentially change that and be like, we don't want you guys getting all those LRs. We're going to swap those rates now. And it's going to say, you know, for a double rate spanner, it's going to be 95% chance you get a featured card and a 5% chance you get an unfeatured card, which depending on what the double rate spanner is, it could be pretty good. But if you're someone who's trying to go exactly for those LRs, yeah, don't be surprised if they do that. Again, no confirmation. If they don't do that and they keep it the way it is and the LRs are of course unfeatured and then the final SSR on the multi is going to be an unfeatured card, then you've got a pretty good chance. But overall, I would just simply say skip it. Honestly, I would. The Dokkan Fest units are kind of where it's at in my personal opinion. I know others will disagree, but that's my 2 cents. So anyway, we'll have to see what's going on, and yeah, well, I'll keep you updated the moment the V-Jump stuff comes out, which should be coming up in the next like 5 or 6 days or so. I'll translate it all and let you guys know as soon as possible. So anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as always. Leave a like if you like the video. Are you gonna be summoning on this if you're on global? JP, are you saving your stones now? Do you think 2.5 million is coming? Or do you think it's 3 million? Do you think we're gonna get something in July? You know, whether it's a combined or separate thing? Let me know all down in the comments below as always. Until next time, everyone, I'll see you all in the next one.